Today we're talking about assessment and home education. We're not only speaking about exams and tests. Assessments, just as you have a variety of instructional methods, you can also have a variety of ways of evaluating your child's progress. Some of those may happen through conversations that you have with your children. Some of them may be through experiments or activities. Some of them may be through lists, book lists that you have kept track of. Some of them may also be writing samples, for example. You may have a child who prefers to do PowerPoint presentations to demonstrate what they've learned in a unit. I think that parents are in a great position to assess their own children as they are their primary educators. So they will be spending the most time with their children, designing their program, delivering it, and assessing as well. According to the Alberta Home Education Regulation, the parents are required to keep dated samples of work throughout the school year. You may have at the beginning of the year some formative assessments to see how your children are doing before you plan the program. You may keep track during the year as well, and at the end of units you may like to have summative assessments showing what your children have learned. One way that you can keep track is by keeping a portfolio of your child's work. You may also decide to take a photograph of the table of contents of curriculum and highlight the sections that have been completed that year. At visits you could share that information with your visiting teacher. Parents are highly qualified to teach their own children, and assessment can be an overwhelming part of homeschooling. Sometimes we feel a little intimidated. The assessments are just there as guidelines, signposts along the way to help guide the students' programming. And as we see how the child is doing, you may have some suggestions from your visiting teacher as to how to improve student learning, but you can also use them as points of celebration. And sometimes by doing the evaluation, you actually realize that you have accomplished a lot more than you had expected, or maybe more than you had thought you had during the year. And that could be through informal assessments such as discussions, conversations, field trips, and activities, as well as more formal assessments such as tests and quizzes.